Rudy Giuliani is the type of guy to steal your wallet at a party and then help you look for it after. Just the worst of the worst, absolute scum, and he has ruined the lives of multiple people. He's a weirdo. I wanted to take this moment to take a step back and just highlight how everybody in the MAGA movement is an absolute weirdo, just a sick freak. All of the people that Donald Trump surrounds himself with, whether it's Rudy Giuliani or Mike Lindell or Laura Loomer or Alina Habba, they are all just weirdos, and with each of these people, I am about to present you evidence for how weird they are. I want to take you on a hypothetical tour through Mar-a-Lago, what you'd see if you opened those doors. Now, the first thing you'd see is Rudy Giuliani with his arm awkwardly around this woman right here, and keep in mind, this is not long after Rudy Giuliani ruined the life of another black woman named Ruby Freeman, Georgia election worker terrorized by threats after 2020 election. This is all because Rudy Giuliani couldn't stop himself from just lying about election fraud, just making up election fraud and terrorizing a poor woman. So the goal to then wrap his arm around somebody in such an awkward manner at a party is terrible. But after you see Rudy Giuliani, you turn the corner at Mar-a-Lago, and next you see Laura Loomer and Donald Trump. Now, Laura Loomer is a well-known white supremacist conspiracy theorist who has just said absolute vile stuff about VP Harris, about every single Democrat in the book, and Donald Trump publicly associates with her. Donald Trump shoots her fist pumps at the RNC and at every single rally that she attends. For example, this really quick tweet from Laura Loomer from just last week says, "It's time for Republicans to start talking about Kamala Harris's sexual history and the reason why she doesn't have any children. I'm willing to bet she's had so many abortions that she damaged her uterus." I won't even go on. I think you understand how disgusting this person is. Not only disgusting, but weird. Donald Trump freely associates with some of the weirdest people in the country, and that is what MAGA is. I say this a lot, but if Donald Trump gets a second term, he's not going to appoint a Mike Pence, somebody who's boring and follows the rules. He's going to appoint the weirdest people possible who say stuff like this on a routine basis. If you think that this is something extreme for Laura Loomer, she says stuff like this basically every day. So after you see these two just being weird together, you turn the corner and you see Mike Lindell and Ted Cruz. Mike Lindell is for some reason a waiter, probably because he is strapped with cash, election denier, and my pillow guy Mike Lindell confirms he's out of money, can't pay legal bills. Mike Lindell has blown up on me personally. There's a video on my YouTube channel of him yelling at me saying, "I'm a former crackhead, I'm the American dream on steroids." It's like this guy is on crack and steroids. He is an absolute weirdo. Ted Cruz is a spineless freak. He leaves Texas when Texas needs him most. He is constantly promoting his terrible podcast, and these two men don't just kiss the ring of Donald Trump, they suck the ring off of Donald Trump's finger. I mean, hell, Mike Lindell literally bankrupted himself. Leave a like on this video if you appreciate what I do. Next, you see Alina Habba and Marjorie Taylor Greene, two despicable human beings. One is a Better Call Saul Goodman type lawyer, and the other one is just a conspiracy theorist who is always floating the most absurd stuff. This article says, in 2020, Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene became the first open supporter of QAnon to be elected to the United States Congress. Despite criticism from Republicans, Democrats, and the media for her belief in dangerous conspiracy theories, Greene remains a prominent national figure. This kind of just proves my entire point. Donald Trump only surrounds himself with the weirdest of weird people. You walk into Mar-a-Lago, you immediately see Rudy Giuliani. You see Laura Loomer. That is a jump scare. You see Mike Lindell and Ted Cruz. You see Marjorie Taylor Greene spewing out conspiracy theories. You turn the corner, you see these two people. This is not edited. Republicans constantly rail against drag queens. Republicans constantly strip rights away from LGBTQ individuals. But if these two ladies want to modify their body, apparently Trump doesn't care because they are MAGA. Now, I don't care what anybody does. I don't care if these women want to modify their body. I don't care if trans people want to modify their body. None of it is my business. Do what you want to do to be happy, but don't modify your body and then strip rights away from other people, or just vote to strip rights away from other people. I mean, they are mingling with Donald Trump, who passes anti-trans legislation. Him and the MAGA movement as a whole are just transphobic. Next, you turn the corner and you see whatever this is. And keep in mind, MAGA has been freaking out about like nudity at the Olympics, even though it's not really nudity. Yet they have this at Mar-a-Lago. This was at Mar-a-Lago. Apparently it's a mermaid and merman poolside show of some sort. I mean, these women barely have any clothes on, and that's fine. We don't care. We're liberals. But Donald Trump is the one who would freak the hell out if that ever happened. Then at Mar-a-Lago, watching that mermaid show is this person, people wearing diapers, just a big crowd of MAGA supporters wearing diapers. These are the people that say, stop calling us weird. It's so mean. We are not weird. And that is a new offensive tactic from the Democrats, is to call MAGA supporters weird. Just sick people. And I think I've thoroughly proven that so far. I mean, a lot of the people I've shown in this video would actually be in Donald Trump's cabinet if he wins a second term. And obviously I'm doing a hypothetical tour through Mar-a-Lago, but then after you turn the corner, you see the Q Shaman, this guy who served time in jail, and all MAGA Republicans think he's some sort of martyr. Sorry. And this says, stop calling us weird. That is all they say, stop calling us weird, and then they go do stuff like this, and they defend stuff like this, which is even worse. I mean, how does this lady justify this to her kids? It is just wild. Her shirt says, real men wear diapers. Shout out to Ben Meiselas over at MeidasTouch. He's the one that actually started the Trump diaper meme, and then Republicans actually embraced it because they are weird. The Won't Pack Down Pack released an ad that says, these guys are weird, and it blew up. Watch.
Us MAGA Republicans banned abortion, but that's just the start.
That's just the start.
If Trump gets elected, we want the government involved in all aspects of your sex life.
Way more involved.
Way more involved.
When you have sexual intercourse, it should be illegal to use contraception. No pills, no condoms.
Your genitals are reserved for procreation.
If you freeze 12 eggs, you should be required to have 12 babies, or else you're a serial killer. And I'm definitely not a serial killer.
Are you?
My son monitors my porn usage to make sure I'm not self-pleasuring.
Just like Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. That's true, you can look it up.
Don't you think that's normal?
Yeah, I do.
It's normal for your son to do that.
You should have a family member monitor your porn use too.
Because pleasuring yourself is very, very naughty.
I'm voting in November.
This is an uncomfortable watch, I can't lie, but shout out to Won't Pack Down. If they run this ad, that is going to do well. Also, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson actually did that. I should have put him in my Mar-a-Lago tour. I don't know how I forgot him. He is an actual MAGA politician. To wrap this up, a Rolling Stone article highlights Dems go all in on blasting Trump and MAGA as, quote, sick freaks who everyone hates. After years of trying to stay above the fray, trying to follow Michelle Obama's we go high, they go low, Democrats are going after Trump, J.D. Vance, and MAGA Republicans for being weird, and I think we are absolutely justified in doing so. I mean, weird is far from the worst thing these people are. They are insurrectionist supporters. Some of them are insurrectionists. I'm looking at Donald Trump. Democrats insist they are learning from their mistakes and are ready to attack Donald Trump-led Democrats insist they are learning from their mistakes and are ready to attack the Donald Trump-led 2024 ticket full bore and hit below the belt if they feel like it. Quote, shaking off the stink of when they go low, we go high, like I just said, is how one Democratic operative put it. And I will wrap this video up, but I just want to say, I think it is time for Democrats to go on the offensive. I mean, it's really not hard when these are the people that we have to attack. These are the people that we have to rail against. It is not that hard, and we can win in the marketplace of ideas when our enemy is damn Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys appreciate what I do, please leave a like, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, have a great night yourself.